Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. And it's from Secret Orchard. Secret Orchard with their beautiful bottles. So the one we tried most recently was the Holy Water, which I like very much indeed. This is their Exmoor Mellow. This is the one I've sold most of, but this I think is a new vintage. So it's going to taste different to the last vintage, which I thought tasted, which I think was 2018. So this might be 2019. Don't know what the blend is. But 2018, I mean, apple strudel all day long. That's what it made me think of. And I like apple strudel, so I liked that. But Joe Healy, up on Exmoor, Nettlecombe Estate. I mean, non-intervention, well, kind of non-intervention. What does it say? Ingredients, 100% apple juice, wild yeast fermented, no sulfites, 5.5% ABV. So yeah, I mean, he's making stuff no oak, so it's all like steel, plastic, etc. for fermentation. So neutral fermentation vessels and wild yeast, as said. He tries to make things, and he says this, he wants to make things which are drinkable. Drinkability is what he's all about. But don't take that to mean like not very interesting or not very good, because actually I really like Joe's stuff. It's really accessible. I very happily recommend it to people who've never had a proper cider before, and they tend to come back and they want more of it. You know, there you go. What more can you say? So, smoking gun. There you go. Quite a gentle sparkle that. Didn't hiss very loudly. Let's pour it out. See what we got. There you go. So already, I think this is a little bit pale. In fact, it is. I'm sure this is paler than the last lot that we had. So it looks lighter in colour. He sources apples. I mean, it's all local stuff, and it's all traditional cider apples, primarily bittersweets, I think. But you know, a mix of various things. Yeah, let's give it a sniff. I mean, apple puree. Apple puree. That's what I want to say, and that's what I said because it's what I wanted to say. I can't say anything else about it. It just smells like intense apple puree. That's what it smells like. Apple pie filling, apple puree, you know, whatever. You know, apple crumble filling, that sort of thing, basically. That's what it smells like. I mean, exactly. That's what it smells like. Yeah. Yeah. What can you say? I mean, that's all you can say. And I've said it. So stop saying it. Let's taste it. Yeah. So I think this is different. Slightly more zippy acidity, but not super acid. Almost like an apple pie filling kind of characteristic, actually. I feel there's a hint of citrus in the background. Soft tannin, but not too much. Just a little bit of astringency, which is great. I mean, apple for days in this. I'd love to know what the varietals are. And the sweetness, I'm not sure we get to sweetness. Ingredients, I mean, there's no sugar added, according to this. So, is he, I mean, racking off, I guess? I've got to ask him, actually, how does he get the sweetness? Because, I mean, that nose is like amazing apple puree. This is insane. Very light carbonation as well, which is excellent. Yeah, slightly less rich, a little bit more sort of minerality, I want to say, than the last batch. Not so much apple strudel, but lovely apple pie filling, apple puree characteristics, hints of citrus, maybe orange. I want to say hints of pithiness, just a delicate pithiness about it. Yeah, absolutely solid and totally different. Every batch is different of the Exmoor Mellow, but I always like it. I always like it. He's good at blending. He's got a good palate. He knows what he likes, and he makes what he likes. And I have to say, respect, because what he likes, I like too. It's really good, and it's very different to the. Hang on a minute. Oh. To this guy. I mean, look at that again. There's the colour and the labels. It's awesome, isn't it? I wish this was in a clear bottle. You can't quite see, but the colour. I mean, you can probably see the difference in colour there. Look at that. Look at the difference in colour. Dab on it. Straight dab on it. More tannin. That's a great cider though. Brilliant, brilliant sort of fruit in the centre. Lovely, the sweetness is great. Hint of acidity as well. Leatheriness, bold tannins, but it's just a really interesting complex drink. I've sold a lot of those on the market lately because I think my enthusiasm, got the emphasis wrong there, is evident. So people want to try it. This is top as well, though. Really happily. Super duper. Super duper. If you like apple pie and apple pie filling, you're going to like that. Absolutely guaranteed. Yep, me like. So that is the latest iteration of Secret Orchard's Exmoor Mellow. And it's good. It's good. Alright guys, thank you for joining me in my cider shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.